Welcome to today's recap. We will be covering the intense and action-packed The Raid series, which includes The Raid Redemption and The Raid 2. This sequel follows Rama, a rookie member of an elite Indonesian SWAT team, as he battles his way through a high-rise building filled with criminals and corruption. The series is known for its brutal fight scenes, intricate choreography, and relentless action. The film starts with Rama, dressed in black trousers and a white shirt, praying on his mat. He then switches to a workout routine, doing quick pull-ups in just his trousers. The scenes alternate between his prayer and intense workout, showcasing his fit body. After his routine, he leaves the bathroom and goes to his bed, where his pregnant wife is resting. He kisses her forehead, expressing his love for her and their unborn child, and he promises to return home soon. As Rama walks down their home's hallway towards the front door, he encounters his father. Looking at his father, Rama's eyes show his determination and courage. He tells his father that he will bring back his younger brother. In the morning, a bulletproof vehicle carrying new police recruits, including Rama, heads towards their mission. Their goal is to arrest the notorious crime boss, Tama Riyadi, infamous for his illegal drug business. Tama's building, filled with his loyal followers, has been a no-go zone for the police for over a decade due to the high risk involved. However, Sergeant Jaka rallies his team to infiltrate the building and capture Tama. Jaka briefs his team about Tama's two main henchmen, Mad Dog, who would do anything to protect Tama, and Andi, the mastermind behind Tama's illicit business. As they near Tama's building, Jaka instructs his team to prepare for the operation. Upon arrival, Jaka, Rama, and the rest of the team exit the vehicle and meet Lieutenant Wahyu, who is waiting for them. Jaka leads his team to surround the building and orders them to split into two groups. One group heads to the back of the building, while the other covers the side. They manage to enter the building and take out one of Tama's lookouts. They then gather at the main entrance, where they encounter a resident named Gofar, who is carrying medicine for his wife. Rama asks for his room number and convinces him to stay calm while they secure the area. Using Gofar's key, they enter the building and start clearing it floor by floor, capturing Tama's men. As they reach the 5th floor, they move quietly along the hallway. They spot a teenager in front of a door in the middle of a hallway. Jaka tries to stop him, but the boy runs inside and alerts another lookout on the 6th floor. This prompts Lieutenant Wahyu to shoot the lookout. Despite their efforts to remain undetected, Tama sees them on the CCTV monitors. Upon discovering the intruders, Tama orders Mad Dog to lock down the building and calls his snipers to cover the area outside. One sniper targets the police outside the building, while the other shoots a policeman guarding one of Tama's allies on the 5th floor. This allows one of Tama's men to escape and clear the 5th floor. Meanwhile, Jaka and his team gather in the center of the building on the 6th floor. Tama uses this opportunity to cut the building's power and announces over the intercom that Jaka's team is in the building. He encourages the tenants to eliminate the police in exchange for free rent. Jaka asks Lieutenant Wahyu to call for backup, but is shocked to learn that their department is unaware of their operation. Lieutenant Wahyu had set up the team independently, preventing them from requesting assistance. Jaka, furious and shocked, warns Lieutenant Wahyu to stay put during the raid. The sound of a doorknob turning catches their attention. Jaka signals some officers to position themselves around the door. As the door slowly opens, one officer spots suspicious figures on the 6th floor. Before he can warn Jaka, it's too late. Jaka fires his weapon, illuminating the dark building and revealing their position to the opponents on the 6th floor. The opponents start shooting at Jaka's team, instantly killing 4 policemen. The loud gunfire is deafening, and each shot feels like a sharp pain in their ears. The police take cover behind a wall and return fire. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Wahyu sits behind the wall, not firing a single shot. Andi storms into Tama's monitor room, questioning their rash decision to fight the police. He argues that the police could send reinforcements and overpower them. Tama assures him that everything is under control and points out Lieutenant Wahyu on its monitor as the man behind the attack. Andi looks at the monitor showing Lieutenant Wahyu. Then his gaze shifts to another monitor where he sees Rama fighting the tenants. Amid the chaos, Jaka hears the sound of running footsteps behind a closed door. He orders the remaining police to retreat into a room. After ensuring the room is clear, They barricade the door with a sofa and a cabinet. Even inside the room, the gunfire continues, and a police officer is hit by bullets after approaching the window. With no backup and several officers killed, Jaka decides they need to leave the building. Rama breaks through the floor with an axe to access the room below and starts shooting at the tenants. The room where the police are now becomes the target of the angry opponents. The police defend themselves by shooting back, and Wayu finally joins the fight. Rama places a tank inside an empty fridge along with their explosive weapon and positions it behind the door where the tenants are approaching. Just before it explodes, the police and Rama manage to move away, killing nearly 30 tenants before the remaining uninjured tenants reach their room. Jaka, Rama, Wayu, Dagu, and the injured Bowo quietly escape. After hearing about the explosion, Tama orders Andi and Mad Dog to take control of the situation. They call for backup, but Andi insists on going alone. Mad Dog refuses, and he orders 2 men to accompany Andi. 3 groups of tenants spread out across the building to hunt down Jaka's team. The first group, the Machete Gang, armed with bolos, is now searching on the 5th floor. The second group consists of Mad Dog and 3 other tenants, while the third group is Andi's team, with his 2 assistants. Meanwhile, Rama and Bowo split up to find room 726, where Gofar lives, so Bowo can hide and rest. Jaka, Wayu, and Dagu hide in a small space between the rooms. Before Rama and Bowo reach room 726, tenants from the floor attack them with their bolos. Rama quickly lays Bowo on the floor and fights back using his knife and baton. He successfully kills each of them, defending both Bowo and himself. The last tenant that Rama kills on the floor is carrying a firearm, but Rama manages to grab it and shoot him instead. The sound of gunfire attracts the attention of the Machete Gang on the 5th floor, and they immediately head up to the 7th floor. When Rama and Bowo reach Gofar's door, the Machete Gang has already reached the 7th floor. Rama begs Gofar to let them in, but Gofar hesitates, afraid to get involved in their fight. His wife also discourages him from letting them in. Sensing the gang is near, Rama pleads more urgently until Gofar opens the door just before the gang spots them. Once inside, Gofar quickly helps them hide in a small space between their living room, separated from the main area by a thin wooden panel. Meanwhile, the gang searches every room on the floor. When they finally break into Gofar's room, they search every corner, but fail to find Rama and Bowo, so they quickly leave to continue their search. Elsewhere, Andi and his 2 assistants take the elevator. Using his knife, Andi suddenly kills the 2 men inside the lift and leaves them alone. Rama, on the other hand, leaves Bowo with Gofar and sets out alone to find a way to escape. He is immediately attacked by the tenants as he leaves. He defends himself tirelessly and makes his way up to the 8th floor, but he gets trapped in the hallway and has no choice but to fight and kill the gang. Exhausted and covered in sweat and blood, Rama stumbles and tries to catch his breath until someone grabs him and pins him against the wall. Rama fights back until he recognizes the face of his brother, Andi. Meanwhile, Mad Dog's group pursues Jaka, Wayu, and Dagu into a room. His 2 assistants chase after Wayu and Dagu, who run out of the room, leaving Mad Dog and Jaka to fight each other unarmed. The fight is brutal, with bones cracking and bodies thudding until Mad Dog strangles Jaka to death. Later, Andi hides Rama in his room, and they talk. After being gone for 6 years, Rama reveals that he found out where Andi was by seeing his photo on their department's board, but he doesn't mention that Andi is his brother. Rama says that his main reason for joining the operation was to bring Andi home to their father, but Andi refuses to meet his father, who sees him as a disappointment. Andi has built a powerful identity under Tama and doesn't want to give it up. After their conversation, Andi goes to Tama's monitor room on the 15th floor, while Rama goes to the 4th floor, where he finds Dagu and Wayu hiding in a room. Knowing that Wayu set them up, Rama pressures him to help them escape. This leads them to plan to make Tama surrender by going to the 15th floor, where Tama's monitor room is located. In the monitor room, Andi screams in pain when Mad Dog stabs his right hand. Tama sees on his monitor that Andi has betrayed him by keeping Rama alive. Meanwhile, Rama, Wayu, and Dagu fight their way up to Tama's room, using all of their strength to kill people, including those in the laboratory where the addictive drug is made. As they make their way up, Rama halts when he hears his brother's cry from Mad Dog's brutal attack. He enters the room, and both brothers end up battling Mad Dog hand to hand. Meanwhile, Wayu and Dagu manage to reach Tama's room. Wayu points a gun at Tama, orders Dagu to tie him up, but instead of shooting Tama, Wayu shoots Dagu and demands Tama help him escape the building. The next scene shows Rama and Andi using all their strength to fight Mad Dog until they manage to kill him by stabbing a broken piece of fluorescent light tube into his neck. After shooting Dagu, Wayu takes Tama hostage by pointing his gun at his head as they descend. During their conversation, Wayu discovers that the leaders of the criminal organization sent him into Tama's building to get him killed, not to replace Tama and get promoted. Realizing he has been tricked, Wayu shoots Tama in the head, intending to take his own life next, but his weapon is out of bullets. This allows Andi and Rama to capture Wayu and tie him up. The movie concludes with Rama, Wayu, and Bowo safely leaving Tama's place with Andi's help. As they leave, Andi and the other tenants prepare to evacuate before the police department arrives and demolishes the building. The movie sequel to The Raid begins in a big open space where two cars approach a man digging a big hole. A man with a bag over his head is dragged out of the car and pushed to the ground near the hole. The person behind this secret meeting is Bejo, a self-made gang leader from Jakarta. The hostage is revealed to be Andi, who looks hurt and beaten up. Bejo talks to him about his ambition, and Andi pleads for mercy. Bejo then mentions Tama, the villain from the previous film, and Andi's ex-boss. He tells Andi that Tama knew his limits, which is why Bangun let him be. Andi had hope for a few months ago, but when he had to choose between Bangun and Bejo, he chose Bangun. Bejo then shoots Andi in the head, and his men drag his body to the grave. Right after the events of The Raid, Rama, Andi's brother, Bowo, and Lieutenant Wayu are in a hidden location with Bunawar and two of his men. Bunawar, a cop, is determined to bring both the corrupt police and the criminals to justice. He tells one of his men to take Bowo to the hospital. After he leaves, Bunawar orders his other man to kill Wayu. Despite Rama's attempts to stop this, Bunawar's men shoot Wayu 4 times, killing him. Rama gets angry, but Bunawar tells him that Wayu was a dead man anyway. Rama argues with Bunawar, saying that he had evidence against Wayu and that he could have brought him to justice. But Bunawar dismisses his words and simply tells him that his evidence is not enough. He then tells Rama that his life and his family are in danger after what happened in Tama's apartment building. He asks Rama to join his undercover team to take out all the corruption in the police force. Rama refuses, explaining to Bunawar that while their goals are the same, their methods are not. After the apartment block raid, Bunawar presents his superiors with all the cops' files, except Rama's. He claims there were no survivors. The camera then shows 2 men watching from behind a mirror. The man in the gray suit asks about the previous events, while the man in the black suit is revealed to be Reza, a corrupt police commissioner who was mentioned in the previous film to have paid Tama off in order to kill Wayu after betraying him. Reza responds that he'll keep looking and take care of the situation personally. Later, we see Rama and his father mourning the death of Andi. This convinces Rama to take the job from Bunawar. His family is relocated somewhere safer, as Bunawar has promised to Rama. During the meeting, Bunawar tells Rama that the man who killed his brother was Bejo, an ambitious gangster. He is then told that his brother has big enemies, and if Rama doesn't accept the offer now, Reza and his men will come looking for Rama and have him and his family killed. Rama is instructed to keep his focus on Bangun from Indonesia and Goto from Japan. He is told that Tama had answered to Bangun in order to achieve his goals until his downfall. His first order from Bunawar is to get close to Uko, Bangun's son, who is in prison. Once Rama gets close to Bangun, this will allow Bunawar and his division to wipe out Reza and his crooks. Bunawar tells Rama to beat up the son of a politician whom Uko is enemies with in order to gain his trust, which would lead to his arrest. Rama disagrees, saying that he needs a better reason to do this. Bunawar tells him that the politician is a major player for Bejo. This gets Rama's attention, who does the job off screen, and as a result, Rama is arrested. In prison, Rama is attacked by Uko's men, but fights them off. Uko approaches him, impressed, but Rama, using the alias Yuda, declines his offer to join. During visiting hours, Uko's father's underling, Eka, advises Uko to get extra protection. Meanwhile, Rama learns from Bunawar's men that he has to stay in prison for 2 years, not not months, due to the politician's influence. In the prison yard, Rama notices prisoners passing a shank. Benny and others approach Uko, but Rama uses a broom handle to save Uko, sparking a riot. Uko is attacked multiple times, but Rama saves him again before being knocked out by a guard, catching Uko's attention. 2 years later, Rama is released early, thanks to Uko. Uko takes Rama to his father, Bangun, who wants to thank him personally. At Bangun's place, Bangun and Goto discuss Bejo's rising power. After Goto leaves, Uko introduces Rama to his father. Bangun ensures Rama isn't carrying a listening device and accepts him after checking. He gives Rama new clothes and a penthouse. Bangun appreciates Rama saving his son, but warns him to follow the rules. Rama promises not to let him down. Eka, showing Rama the penthouse, hints that they come from the same world. Alone, Rama plays loud music and calls Bunawar, angry about almost getting killed due to the wire. He vows to do things his way from now on. Afterward, he calls his wife and listens to his son's voice. The following day, Uko, Eka, Rama, and the 2 other henchmen visit an underground porn business to collect money. The leader, Topan, refuses to pay the extra 5,000 after he is caught with drugs. One of Topan's men reaches for a hidden shotgun under the table, but Rama quickly stops him. A gunfight breaks out, killing all of Topan's men and 2 of Uko's. Topan escapes, but Rama chases him down and severely beats him, stopping short of killing him. Eka praises Rama's skills to Bangun. Uko then asks his father where he can move on to bigger responsibilities or take over for the organization if something happens to him. Bangun says Uko isn't ready, which angers him. Later at a club, a drunk and frustrated Uko abuses 2 working girls, kicking one unconscious and assaulting the other for refusing to sing. Rama steps in, sending the girls away, and tries to reassure Uko that his father will eventually trust him with more responsibility. Uko's phone rings, and he steps outside to answer, giving Rama the chance to plant a wire in his wallet. Meanwhile, Bangun meets with Prakoso, a trusted hitman who lives on the streets. He gives Prakoso a new target. Prakoso later waits on a curb with his machete, and when his target appears with guards, he quickly overpowers them and kills the target. The next day, Rama meets with Bangun, who warns him about trust and ambition. It's revealed that Rama killed Topan, and Eka disposed of the body. Bangun trusts Rama to keep an eye on Uko and inform him of any important developments. That night, the caller is revealed to be Bejo, who wants to investigate a war between Bangun and Goto, aiming to take over their territories. Bejo brings 5 former prisoners, including Benny, who attacked Uko, and lets Uko execute them. As Uko kills each man, they discuss creating a rift between the 2 families. Bejo sees Bangun as weak and Goto as indulgent. Uko notices a tattoo on Benny's wrist, but ignores his suspicions and kills him. Bejo tells Uko they need to kill a trusted man in Bangun's family, not just a foot soldier. Rama overhears this conversation and realizes Uko is allied with Bejo, angered by the betrayal. At a restaurant, Prakoso meets with his ex-wife, who refuses to let them see their son and scolds him for being an assassin. He gets a message from Uko and leaves early. Meeting him at a club, Prakoso advises Uko to be patient with his father. Uko goes to the bathroom, and Prakoso reflects on a locket with his son's picture. Suddenly, Bejo's henchmen attack him. Prakoso fights back, but is eventually killed in an alley by Bejo's assassin, witnessed by Uko. Uko lies to Bangun, saying the Japanese killed Prakoso. He demands revenge, but Bangun refuses, wanting to maintain peace. Rama tries to calm Uko, but fails. Uko secretly calls Bejo to proceed with their plan. Bejo sends his 3 assassins, the assassin, baseball bat man, and hammer girl, to target Goto's men. The assassin beats his target in a field where Bejo killed Andi. Hammer girl kills her target and 10 of Goto's men on a train. Baseball bat man slaughters Goto's goons and kills his target in a meeting. Each assassin completes their mission brutally. Rama takes a taxi to Bangun's headquarters, but is attacked by a group of assailants who kill the driver. He escapes to a restaurant and defeats his attackers, discovering one wears police identification, indicating they are Reza's men. At a meeting between Bangun and Goto, the 2 are told to either fix their truce or disband their families. Bangun agrees and takes full responsibility for his son's actions, which angers Uko. Back at his penthouse, Rama treats his wounds and angrily calls his boss Bunawar, demanding to be pulled out after being attacked by the police. Bunawar refuses and reveals the real cause is corruption, shocking Rama. He learns he was never investigating Bangun. Instead, the focus was always on Reza, who is now supported by the Goto family. Frustrated, Rama hangs up, realizing his mission has become much harder. Eka, Bangun's assistant, calls Rama to come immediately. Bangun is beating Uko for provoking the Japanese. Uko is furious at not being promoted within his father's organization. Bangun discovers Uko's involvement in the feud with Goto and punches him until Eka intervenes. Bangun then instructs Eka to prepare for a meeting to sell their land to Goto's family. Bejo and his men, including the assassin, arrive. Uko tearfully asks for his father's forgiveness, but Bangun realizes too late that Uko has betrayed him, just as he did to Bracoso. Uko then shoots his father in a fit of rage, killing him. Eka calls Uko a traitor and tries to stop him, but Uko shoots him in the leg. As Eka questions Uko's betrayal, Bejo takes the gun to kill Eka, but Rama arrives, having found out about Bangun's death and Uko's betrayal. Rama fights through Bejo's henchmen and disarms Bejo, but the assassin attacks, giving Bejo time to escape. Rama tells Eka to run, and though the assassin easily defeats Rama, Bejo orders that Rama be kept alive for now. Eka watches as Rama is dragged into a car. A convoy of Bejo's men drives away, but Eka pursues them and calls Rama. He collides with the car, sparking a chase. Rama fights his captors while Eka takes out the other vehicles. Rama escapes and jumps into Eka's car, and they survive the chase, leaving Bejo's men dead. In Goto's office, Goto is furious over Bangun's death and Bejo's involvement. He decides to declare war on Bejo and Reza, ordering their deaths. Duichi, Goto's translator, reveals that Uko killed Bangun and allied with Bejo. Goto decides to eliminate everyone involved. Eka, bleeding to death, reveals to Rama that he knows he is an undercover cop and was one too. He tells Rama that the conflict can only end by taking out everyone involved. Eka dies peacefully, and Rama drives away, calling Bunawar to confront him about Eka. Bunawar explains that Eka fed him bad intel, leading to the deaths of 10 cops. Rama learns that Reza, his real target, is being picked up at Uko's wire, and that Bunawar is on his way. Reza plans to start a new business with Bejo and Uko. Rama asks if his family is safe, and Bunawar assures him they are. Rama hangs up, determined to finish his mission. At Bejo's restaurant, Rama drives through a garage and alerts Bejo's men. He fights them off, and Uko, bruised and beaten, finds the wire in his wallet. Uko remains silent as he returns to Bejo and Reza. Bejo's men inform him that Rama has escaped and is in the building. Bejo sends the assassin, Baseball Batman, and Hammer Girl to kill him. Uko realizes that Bejo was behind the attempt on his life in prison and plans to kill him again. Rama fights through Bejo's henchmen, eventually facing Baseball Batman and Hammer Girl. He overpowers Baseball Batman and kills Hammer Girl. Despite Baseball Batman's shock, Baseball Batman attacks furiously, but is defeated by Rama, who kills him with his own bat. Rama then faces the assassin in a brutal fight, eventually killing him with his own knife. Bloodied and wounded, Rama enters the dining room, interrupting Bejo, Uko, and Reza. He kills 2 guards and fights a third. Bejo grabs a shotgun, but Uko takes it, killing Reza. Bejo grabs another shotgun, accidentally killing his own men, and shoots at Rama, who takes cover. Uko shoots Bejo and drops the wire on him before finishing him off. He turns to kill Rama, but is wounded when Rama throws a knife. They struggle until Rama stabs Uko, killing him. Rama, bloodied and exhausted, stumbles out. Bunawar races to the restaurant, but before he arrives, Rama encounters Keiichi and his men. They have a brief conversation with Keiichi, offering Rama a place with the Japanese. Rama simply responds, "No, I'm done." And with that, the movie concludes. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.